Hi, my name is Debbie. Welcome to the Sane Progressive, the YouTube video series that seeks to inject some sanity into modern American political dialogue. I want to report to you on a story about how operatives for Hillary Clinton, people are concerned that this is associated with the Super PAC group that the campaign is working with, Correct the Record, which is a David Brock founded Super PAC. They announced that they are going to be spending $1 million on social media, countering the Bernie activists on social media. And there was a pretty big hit yesterday, which involved taking down major social media groups for Bernie on Facebook, some with hundreds of thousands of members in them. And I'm actually more concerned about the implications of how this actually might have been an attack, not just to take down Facebook groups, but target individual activists within the Bernie Sanders community, because I want to tell you about a really weird experience I had on Facebook during this hit. Now, first, let me give you a background if you are not aware. I will give you these links in the video description below. Hillary Clinton trolls shut down pro-Bernie Sanders Facebook groups. This is from Heavy.com and US Uncut. Some of the biggest pro-Bernie Sanders groups on Facebook were briefly taken down Monday evening in a targeted attack by Hillary Clinton supporters. The group Bernie Sanders Activists, Bernie Believers, Bernie or Bust, Bernie Sanders Revolutionaries, Bay Area for Bernie, Bernie Sanders 2016, Ideas Welcome, Bernie Sanders is My Hero, and Bernie Sanders for President 2016 were all taken down in the attack. I'm a moderator on Bernie Sanders for President, which is a group that has about 118,000 people. Pardon me. The pages in questions were reported to be down for about 3 hours from 9 p.m. to midnight Monday night. Collectively, these groups are home to more than 250,000 Bernie Sanders supporters, and some have been in existence for nearly a year, having been launched shortly after the Vermont senator declared his intent to run for president. Now, this gets pretty gross, people. The groups were targeted by online trolls who posted pornographic images and reported the groups to Facebook administrators. Some legitimate Bernie supporters even reported seeing images containing pedophilia, according to reporting from Heavy.com, and I will give you that article below. Eric Liebnow, a Sanders supporter and member of one of the pro-Bernie groups, said, We had what looked like kiddie porn posted in one of our groups today. I reported that one. Seriously, made me want to vomit. There is at least one culprit to be found in Facebook user Casey Champagne, who bragged about taking down the pages in the pro-Hillary Clinton group Bros for Hillary. The pro-Clinton page was briefly taken down but restored on Tuesday. Hillary Clinton fans were cheering on the trolling. So now, as I said, Correct the Record came back a few days ago and said that they were going to be doing this online campaign, and then all of a sudden we see this sabotage. And I'll give you the link on Correct the Record and their plan to do a social media coordination. And what's really troubling is Correct the Record can coordinate directly with Hillary Clinton's campaign. According to the group, unlike a normal super PAC, it can do so because it does not plan to spend money to run ads. Instead, the PAC intends to use its website and social media platforms to counter claims made about Clinton. And Correct the Record is run by David Brock, who has earned himself titles such as right-wing political assassin turned left-wing political assassin. In 1992, he rose to infamy by viciously attacking Anita Hill, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas' assistant, who accused the judge of sexual harassment and lewd behavior. Okay. So my point. We have a Bernie Sanders hit yesterday. The social media hit was perpetrated against our largest groups and our largest networking sites on social media last night. They took down our groups for about 3 hours. They're posting child porn all over the pages or pornography all over the pages. That doesn't even make logical sense because it is the posters of the people who would have that content on their computers that would be implicated for that's felony if you're posting that kind of stuff. So to be putting it on group pages to attack the group is very bizarre behavior. This whole thing reads wrong. However, my big concern, and this is what I wanted to share with you, was during the attack, I was online. As I said, I'm an administrator for one of these large groups. I was trying to get in contact with the group owners. I was getting people writing Sane Progressive in a panic. And all of a sudden, during the middle of this, while I'm trying to help out the situation, figure out the situation, I was automatically logged off of Facebook. That's weird. So I'm logged off of Facebook. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's a glitch. I try to log back on, and you know what it says? I get a message from Facebook directly. Your computer appears to be infected with malware. Your computer appears to be infected with spyware. Don't log back in until you run a spyware system. I've never seen anything like this ever in using Facebook or being on my computer. I have a Mac. Mac, you don't even run spyware. So I couldn't log back in because I didn't know if I was going to be like breaking some rule where I was like putting the Facebook community in danger. So I spent an hour and a half downloading software and running a scan. And I found 15 pieces of malicious software on my computer last night. Spyware, adware, malware. This is a Mac. And I cleared them off. And then when I went to sign back in, Facebook didn't show the message. So apparently they weren't detecting the malware anymore. And then I signed in again. I changed my password. I did a security check. But the thing I'm getting to here is this attack makes no sense in a logical way. If they were just trying to go after Bernie Sanders groups. Bernie Sanders groups, whenever somebody does a mass reporting against a group, they may take the page down for a day, but Facebook does a review. So those pages will go right back up anyways. And these are not new type of attacks. We get these kind of attacks on and off all the time. What my deeper concern is who's on friggin' Facebook in these Bernie Sanders groups? The most active activists and opponents of Hillary Clinton in the country, myself included. And during this attack, my computer was targeted apparently, and I had downloads of spyware and malware on my computer. Additionally, I was talking to people in other groups saying, oh, we also have been being logged off automatically from Facebook all of the sudden. I have a bigger concern here, and it's not just about taking down social media groups. I'm concerned that maybe individual activists are being targeted, putting spyware on our computer, and God knows what kind of information they might try to upload onto our computers if they have this kind of access, if these people are putting out kiddie porn. This is disgusting. I am appalled. I am appalled with this kind of tactic. I am appalled by this kind of slime. I am appalled that Hillary Clinton is associated with one of the biggest scumbags in the friggin' nation, one of the biggest hitman sleaze attack artists who is leading a campaign to come after us on social media. It's gross. It's gross. This is like organized mob tactics. That's what this is. And you know what I say to Hillary Clinton trolls and David Brock and Hillary Clinton herself, who is systematically stealing this election and pretending it's real? You are a bunch of bullies and you are a bunch of cowards. This is sleaze of the ugliest order. So what I say to everybody, if you are an activist on a social media group last night and you said anything weird happened to your computer, friggin' get your spyware off of it. Write Facebook and provide documentation so if they did contaminate your computer, that you will have that on record. This is outrageous. Bernie Sanders' campaign should probably be speaking out about this. I'm going to call the campaign directly about this. I feel like I need to take a shower. I feel like I need to dip myself in acid after the grotesque involvement in fighting Hillary Clinton and her sleaze merchants. And that's all you are, is sleaze merchants. And let me tell you one more thing. If Hillary Clinton's campaign operatives and her trolls and her associates are willing to do this kind of sleaze against people who oppose her while she's trying to run for the presidency, God help us all if she becomes president. You're afraid of Donald Trump? You should be terrified of Hillary Clinton. Welcome to the New World Order. All right, as always, this is Debbie, the Sane Progressive. You're not going to shut us up, you bullies. Stay sane, everybody, and peace out. Disgusting. Disgusting.